Welcome to Interceptor Beyond podcast. My name is Arthur, and today on the episode we have a band from Austria, the Great Grey Funk. Really nice people, recorded at the secret location. Don't forget to follow this podcast on Spotify or any platform if you dig it, and please rate the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you dig it. Alright, let's talk to the Great Grey Funk.
I'm Yola from the Great Grey Funk.
And I'm Pauli from also the Great Grey Funk.
All right, finally we met. So
Yes.
last time we should have recorded an interview when I was interviewing Mami's Mental and Mind Control.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it didn't happen for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
It's not really
Yeah.
important at this point. But what's interesting about your band is that because at that point I didn't know anything about the band musically. Like there's no music. There was no
Okay.
music at all, I think.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Now I have music.
Now
You gave me music to check out, and plus you released 2 singles.
That's right. That's right.
And so first of all, I really like the music.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
That's good to hear.
And I will tell you why I like it, the music, because it sounds to the artist that I also like. I have notes. Chelsea Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Chelsea Wolf.
Chelsea Wolf, you
Yeah.
said? Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to
we
like.
even,
I need to
Oh my God,
a
that's
little bit
amazing.
have my pronunciation
okay,
in
yeah.
check.
Funny you should say we covered, we used to cover a song of hers on live shows.
Yeah. She's an inspiration for me.
A big one.
Yeah.
I'd say so, I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, so
maybe
Chelsea
you
Wolf.
have-
Chelsea Wolf. Also Aspen and the Witch.
Ah, I'm
I
not
think
familiar.
I think I know that. I don't know
All right.
exactly.
Emma Ruth Rundle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Definitely, yeah.
It's like a game against the band. But it reminded me, it's
Oh,
a
that's
true thing. And True Widow is also like an artist. This one
Okay,
I think you need to check out also.
Yeah.
You
have to
you're
tell
gonna
me
have to
later
tell
again,
us the
yeah.
spelling. It sounds like
Yeah. So all good musicians, and that's what impression I had from your music. So it's dark music, a
Yeah.
little bit of melancholic, in singing in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There's some melancholy going on there. And
And usually people who sing melancholic music or make melancholic music are really happy people. Or fun people. Let's say like this.
has that been your experience?
No,
we're
I only,
fun.
I only have one experience where it actually was like this when I interviewed Broom.
Okay.
Because I couldn't listen to their interviews. There were no audio interviews. There were only written interviews and only photos, right? So I thought they're like because they play melancholic, sad, doom music.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, these guys are serious. They're from San Francisco, I think.
Okay.
And then when the interview started, they're like drinking beer at 11 o'clock in the morning at that time. Super funny people. One of the greatest stories they told me, I mean, and since then, my experience is like never expect everything. Kind
Yeah,
of,
that's
and,
true, yeah.
Or expect nothing.
Yeah,
You can never know.
You can't. The music is usually just a very focused lens, a reflection of moments, right? Those people feel. The rest of the time, they do other stuff and think other stuff, probably. And
No.
Okay, so happy people making sad music. So in your case, what was the first of all, there's almost no information regarding your band because you just happened in the last 2 years, I think.
yeah.
And the music only appeared online last 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So you have to tell me like the basic stuff. How did it happen at least?
Well, for
you
me, I
have
can
to-
say I was at university with the drummer Eugen, and we were in an ensemble together, making music at the university. And then he came up to me and he was like, "Yeah, you want to make music and sing in a band?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. What kind of music?" And he sent me some files with some songs he worked on and told me that the bassist Dave, who was also at the university with us, but he finished before us, that he's going to play as well. And then we looked for a guitarist, and then we wrote it on Facebook and hardly appeared.
Yeah, I think you were looking for a bass player still at the time, and I saw Eugen's ad on Facebook looking for a bass player, and I wrote to Eugen, and then he decided for some reason that I should be the guitar player. I don't know how that happened.
Same.
We went through a rotation of bass players. Right now we're on our third bass player, I think. Yeah. But that's
so the current bass player is David.
Yeah, Dave is sort of on sabbatical in Finland right now. So we have Bernie who's playing live.
I know
bass.
Bernie because I took photos of Bernie. He also plays in the band Hangover Division.
Bernie is like one of my best friends. I used to live with him up until 2 months ago.
Wow, this music scene
everybody
so
knows
small.
everybody.
True.
So Bernie's playing with us now. Dave is still in the band.
Yeah, of course.
He's taking some time off to be in Finland and study, and
but he's coming back.
Yeah,
soon.
The summer.
Soon.
Yeah.
For the tour, for the potential tours.
Potential tours. For now, we just we're hoping that Bernie will cover all the tour dates or whatever we have until Dave comes back, and we'll see.
So it means that you already have tour dates.
We don't have tour dates. We have what do we call it? Album presentation gig on May 11th.
Yeah.
And that's the most concrete tour date, if you want, that we have right now.
Where?
It's gonna be in Vienna. I'm not sure if we're allowed to.
Yeah, it's already. It's already.
It's gonna be in Arena then. Yeah. Right. The thing. Yeah. Arena.
Which area?
Arena Wien, the small hall.
Yeah.
Dreieraum.
Yeah.
Dreieraum. Yeah.
All right, that's a good start.
That's a great start. Yeah, we're super excited.
It's like since I started doing this podcast, I'm in the arena quite often.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah,
just recorded last week.
Okay.
Yeah, and whatever. Next week maybe also. Anyway, so you're gonna play some. You played live show before. It's just there was no music online.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
It took us some time.
It took us about a year to record the album, and it became pretty clear that we had something nice on our hands pretty soon. So we started just sending demos out to labels, and then we sort of found StoneFree at some point, even before we publishing anything.
Yeah.
And then we were already in this whole promotional perfectionism thing. So we didn't put anything out until we had everything ready and the video for the first single and adhered to the whole release plan. So there wasn't really much chance for us to put anything out before that.
Is it like a new experience for you to be on a record label?
Totally new, yeah.
Yeah.
For me at least.
Yeah, same.
Some of our band members were individually in bands. Dave was in Mind Control, right? I think they were on a label. Eugen had some black metal band that was also on the label.
Eugen is also plays in Blossomers, and you were at the show yesterday.
Yeah,
we were
there.
Nice.
Very nice.
I was the doorman. Yeah. Did you? You weren't there. I wouldn't.
No, but I did research on you.
Yeah. Blossomers is his other.
Yeah.
On my podcast, you can do any kind of shout out if you want to help out people.
Yeah, we'll shout out to Blossomers for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Or all the bands you mentioned before. Actually, we know all of them.
I wanted to ask, all of you are professional musicians? I mean, studied music?
All of us except for me, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because the other guitarist, Patsy, was as well with us at the university with Eugen and Dave and me. And I was in an ensemble with him as well. But he came in the band later when we said another guitarist would be nice. And he was down. And he is all in from the first moment he was.
Yeah, he's our social media wizard.
Definitely. That's true,
So he's doing all the social media. Who's doing the booking? Do you have responsibilities in the band?
Well,
yeah, sort of.
I think Patsy is doing a lot right now.
You should take some of the task from him.
Yeah,
I'm telling you for the sake of the band in the future in 5 years.
We're I think we're very careful with each other's time.
Yeah, we are always saying like, if you need me to do it, I can do it as well or whatever. But for him, like right now, the social media part was good that one person did it, I think, because he was making a whole social media plan and he really liked doing it, I think.
I hope so. I don't know.
I'm doing the stories sometimes at social media stories. And
I write the texts for the posts, so he only has to copy them. So we try to
work together.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's social media. What about booking, organizing?
Booking is booking is a difficult topic. I don't know. It's hard to book gigs if you don't have a booking agent, which we don't have.
And you will not get it for a long time until you get up. Maybe StoneFree will help you out, of course, you know. Yeah. But in the beginning, you're going to be doing that yourself. So you need to decide who's going to be doing it.
The arena gig is obviously already StoneFree influence. That we got that.
We haven't played in a long time now because of Dave not being there and then searching for another bassist for that time and rehearsing the songs with him because it was all new for him and stuff.
He's ready now, I think, to gig, but Benny's only been playing with us like 3 months now.
That's quite long
already. Yeah, I was thinking too.
Yeah, it's quite long. Well,
3 months.
He's up to speed now.
Well, Bernie has also like 3-4 bands that he's playing in, also doing the same thing. Somebody's somewhere, or plus he has his own bands. Yeah.
Great thing about him is he has a very obsessive personality, and I think he got obsessed with playing the bass now. So
and he also did our music video for Interceptor.
Yeah, he did our first music video.
That was very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's available on YouTube.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is translated, you will be like God.
That's right. Yeah, I think
this is such your band.
Yeah. I think Eugen came up with the title. I think it's from Faust or something.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the full phrase "Eretis situs Deus, scientes bonum et malum." You'll be like God, knowing good and evil.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's totally what we're about.
Yeah, and you can read the lyrics on YouTube. It's good that you write lyrics there because, and you should do it on all your songs. Write lyrics under the YouTube.
Yeah,
perfect. So let's talk about this song. How did it come about? How did you record it? Ideas?
Eeritis.
Where did you record it? How? Do it yourself or friends or something?
Mostly do it. Well, okay. First of all, so the song itself, that's one of those songs that are just that was written completely by Eugen.
A long time ago.
A very long time ago. The Eeritis, and it's one of the songs that wasn't really changed at all. Like some of the songs we'd bring in and change quite a few parts around, but that one really just kind of stayed the way it was in the beginning.
And as well, like he had the whole lyrics already and melody as well. And he was coming to me and was like, I wrote the whole song, you know, and are you fine with singing this or that? And I was like, yeah, it sounds great, so why not?
Yeah.
So the whole song is all Eugen's work.
And it was like all from the very beginning, it was this not doomy, but gloomy, the dark.
Generally, like our first 3 songs were all Eugen songs,
Eugen's
and they were kind
10
of
years ago or something. I don't know, or longer even, maybe.
Very old stuff. Yeah. And I think that's like the core idea of the band is pretty well represented. And Eugen really had the idea.
Yeah, the whole band idea was
the whole concept of the band, I guess.
That was one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you, because I have a good feel for the bands usually, and from the photos that you were posting on social media, and the combination of who you are, because I knew who you are. I was like, so really like looking good. I have a potential. I'd say like this,
right?
Just without music, just based on the feel that you get. It's like, okay, it's my stuff. All right, probably. Yeah. Even before listening to the music, right? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And when I listened to
corporate identity, man, you know, we gotta. That's the social media part. That's very annoying but necessary. So people can see, like, okay, these guys are somewhat professional and they have an idea. And
exactly. The most important thing is if you have a vision, if you have an idea where you're going, the direction. Because some bands and you have the style that's consistent so far in your social media.
the black and white. And
I think we
dark.
deleted one colorful video because it was just not.
It was my my kind of idea, or I don't know.
I mean, after a while, you'll probably switch because you can't be doing black and white all the time.
I've been trying to fight for a red hat or something like that. And
I'm all black always, so I'm very comfortable with that.
Well, you need to make a decision, like in a way that are you going to be comfortable with this image in the future, right? And just experimenting within this thing, what you can do, because you can do actually a lot. For example, the band Broom. Same kind of music like you. Let's say like this. Let's say like same kind. Maybe it's all different. So, yeah. But all black, black clothes and stuff. But they have colored photos, not black and white, right? Yeah. And you can play with clothing all the time. So it's just for the beginning, just to get the feel. You have black and white, but then I'm pretty sure you will experiment with some stuff.
Yeah. Let's see.
So at the spot, okay. So it was his idea. What about the new music? All right, after the second single, right, which was Faces.
Yeah.
That was different.
So that was different. Yeah.
Different to all the songs on the album, I think. For me,
this was the most probably collaborative song that we did. Like there was a structure and the main clean guitar part at the beginning, going into the main riff, and the dynamics were there at the beginning. Like Dave wrote that, I think. Yeah. Most of the music for that. And then it was a process of kind of adding that part at the end where the new riff comes in and having like this whole climax thing going on and then going back down. That really worked well. And then Yola came up with lyrics. We didn't have lyrics. And the melody, actually.
Yeah. It was really the first time that I wrote the lyrics myself.
Ever?
Yes. Ever, I think, yeah.
Okay, we're going to note it.
Yeah.
First lyrics, first experience. We're going to trash it.
Yeah, I think it's okay. The lyrics is okay, I think. It's very hard for me to write lyrics. And on all the other songs, there already was lyrics. So that was kind of good for me, but also not that good because I couldn't learn to write lyrics. But then I had fun writing Faceless, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and you came up with the melody too.
The melody, yeah.
Which is to me like the main
I just
selling
love
factor of the
song. When you write lyrics, it's easier to compose a melody and vice versa because you already know how it flows.
No.
And you get the feeling more.
Yeah. You have a hard time sometimes working the lyrics that you get from us into a usable melody.
Yeah, right? Sometimes, yeah.
It's not always that easy.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's a work in a collaborative, creative way, so you need to constantly change and stuff. So in your case, okay, this was like a first experience when you, like, as a band created a song, right? So it's like not pre-composed.
Yeah, and as
not
well,
entirely, just sections, I guess.
Yeah,
and some things came after we heard it, and then new.
And everyone who already heard the album and listened to it, and like StoneFree or friends of us, they all say like Faceless is the best, and it's very nice.
That's nice for you also.
Yeah.
Good job writing a melody, lyrics for the first time, and the melody.
Yeah,
people like.
True. Yeah.
Are you gonna make being a bit jealous already? Are we feeling already?
No, there's no jealousy.
We all love Faceless just so
we're
much.
All super into that song. We just like playing it,
Yeah, it's crazy. I never thought about that. We worked on that song so differently. Maybe it's because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Probably is.
I never thought about that.
Probably is.
Yeah.
The collaborative thing really helps sometimes.
So this is the two songs that are available at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When is the new stuff coming out?
On the 12th of May.
That's the album, right?
That's the whole album. Until then, there's no single releases until then, actually. Yeah.
So what you're going to be doing?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to play hopefully some gigs in Vienna before the album release, just to get Bernie warmed up, break him in.
So no live performances with Bernie for until this point right now.
No, we've never had
Not
a
yet.
concert with him yet. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine, but it's just interesting how you like really thoughtful today, you know, like is it Saturday or like I mean Saturday and you're recovering after yesterday, right? But you're like it's like wow, the future.
Yeah, it's unspecific, but that's as specific as I can get, unfortunately, because we just the whole album release site, it's just been a lot of work, the social media stuff. You know, we all have our day jobs also,
other band
which
projects,
is other band projects.
What's the plan? Okay, if this band picks up, goes pretty good, right? That's always a dilemma with the bands. Musicians have several bands, and then here the conflict starts. Okay, this band is successful. What do I do with my friends that I played with since I was 16? I really love that band, but I don't have time.
I think you have to be sort of a professional about it. You have to see it as your job, you know, and whatever works is the stuff you're gonna put your time in, because that's.
I think it's so nice that every one of us is so motivational and so into our band and the project. Like, I think for all of us, it's like our main project right now. And we put in all the energy and motivation and work we can get out of us. And right now it works to have other projects, but if it will change, I don't know. Just be professional about it and
I know I'm asking the hard questions because you don't know what's going to happen. You know?
Yes, of course, you never know.
I mean, to me, I'd say to me this is the most important project I've been in. You know, definitely the most rewarding one.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Like, drop other bands and focus on one band. That's what I heard from the bands who made it.
No.
Because I asked pretty much similar questions to all the bands to see how it's going. And they said, you need to focus on one band. If you feel that it's going.
Yeah, I think you have to do that.
If it's going in that way, I would be down for...
Sorry for other bands.
Exactly, but that's what I mean.
Be saying this like
that's what I mean about being professional. I mean, the other bands will understand, you know, especially if they're your friends. I mean, it's
everybody's like that's why everybody's in different bands. They expect that one of those will blow up and everything will be fine. That's why to have more possibilities. I mean, it works both ways. When you have one band, as you start only with one band, or you have several bands. But just understanding that you need to concentrate on one band when the time comes.
It does count, and I think it shows that we have actually, with the album coming out, we've been really pulling our weight in the last 2 years. I think.
Yeah.
So the band, was it like a COVID project?
It kind of started.
It started during COVID.
You officially started in 21.
Yeah, that's true. We kind of found each other in 2020 and started with covers and some old songs from Eugen.
But pretty much, you said the bass player changed a little bit, like right? Since the beginning.
Yeah,
but everything else pretty much stayed the same.
Yeah, that's true. I think like. Before we had Pauli or Patsy, the guitarists in the band, we started with one other guitarist who was only there for like 2 or 3 rehearsals.
Was it Benny or
no, Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yeah, that's funny.
But then he wasn't into it, and he didn't practice at home. And then he was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I have so many other projects." And I was like, "Don't worry,
this guy has a lot of projects."
Yeah. But now we have those 2, so it's perfect.
It's good. All right, so 2 singles, 1 album. StoneFree Records.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we know StoneFree Records from other bands. What also other?
Spiral Drive are probably the most famous ones.
Jadoo, we played with those guys.
I always called them Kadu.
I thought so too, but then I heard them saying it, I thought.
I think they prefer Chadu.
Yeah, they say Chadu, yeah. I said Kadu before as well.
Well, I say Kadu because it's like in Kapu Linz, there's Kapu, there's Kadu,
right.
Yeah.
so makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Did you play in Linz recently? No.
No.
Because I might be confusing already because I interview many bands, so it's possible.
Yeah.
No, the last gig outside Vienna was Graz, I think.
Yeah.
That was in October or September or something like that.
At Vakuum.
Yeah.
But yeah, we played with Chadu, Kadu, whatever you want to say. Because we found these guys at Hebo Open Air. It's a small festival. Some of my friends are doing with their like family outside of Vienna, and they played there, and we played our first gig there.
Yeah, that was our very first.
Yeah,
As this band,
this band,
the
yeah,
Great
that was
Funk,
a small festival gig.
They played later on that evening as well, and they are just amazing. I never saw them before, and then I talked to the singer as well, and I was like, I really loved your show, and it was amazing. And then they came up to us and were like, if we want to play a gig in Vienna with them. And then our first gig was with Chadu in Vienna.
Yeah.
Our first gig in Vienna. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the experience of the first gig as this band?
It was cool because I mean, it was
a funny setting, I think, because it was open air. It was
it's this small festival in this old farm.
And it wasn't dark already because it was like...
That's right. We played at 4 in the afternoon.
4?
Or 5?
Was it 4? Or I was saying 7, but yeah,
it was still super light out. But it was nice because it was mainly our friends who were people that we
from
knew.
the university.
Yeah.
So it was a safe environment.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
It was super safe. Yeah.
Yeah,
and it was the first time everybody heard your music. And what was the response?
It was very good. I remember that very clear in my head because I was very nervous, and I'm always.
I don't have much recollection, to be honest.
Because I have so many friends from the university who were there. And
you mean the Vienna Music Institute?
Yeah, Vienna Music Institute.
Shout out to Ella.
Yeah, shout out to Ella. Yeah, my friend. And what was I going to say? So they were there, and they all are musicians, you know. So their opinion really means a lot to me.
Yeah, that was also one of the reasons why, as I said, I knew who you are. I was like, all right, the professional musicians with the music theory, high bar quality approach. It's interesting what it's gonna be.
But yeah, they all like came up to me after the concert and were like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And we.
Did anyone say like, okay, this like note, you didn't take the note right at the exact moment, you know, like
no,
critics? Yola never sings out of pitch, so no problems there. It's me. It's only if I fuck up the backing vocals.
No, don't say that. No, but it's so different because all the people from BMI are such kind people who never are like, oh, right there, you did something wrong or something like this. And I hate that, you know, because you always make mistakes. Like, why the fuck not? Sorry, am I supposed to say that?
Yeah, you can swear if you want to.
Okay, thanks. Like, you know, and why be so critical about it? And they're all very kind. And if you fuck up one time, it doesn't mean that you are not a great musician, you know?
Does VMI have a specific music direction?
Yeah,
like jazz
and popular music, yeah.
I wanted to ask about, like, I always thought that jazz is more classical music is more critical.
Yeah.
Jazz is more about the groove.
Yeah, but critical as well, I think. I don't know.
Jazz police? No, I don't know. But that's more about traditionalists versus, I don't know. I don't really know about
jazz. When it comes to improvisation, some people are like really critical, I think. But at VMI, I never felt that. And it was very important for me because I'm not so secure with myself. And
Are you still studying there?
No, I finished last year.
Because I wanted to ask, maybe you could present the new album as a project.
Yeah, no.
Some credits. Yeah. Too late for that.
Yeah.
Congrats of being done with VMI.
Thanks. Thank you. I survived.
All right. How was the process of recording the album, right? So did you Did you record all the songs together, or it was a process of spread out? Composition, recording.
So,
and tell me who mixed it and mastered it, and where it was recorded.
Okay,
everything.
I'll start from the beginning.
We're doing the Wikipedia page here,
right? So okay, the writing of the songs was all in the rehearsal space. We basically what you can hear on the record is, except for very few parts where there's a third guitar, actually what we play live. So there's not too much
studio work with. I mean, there's an interlude there between sides A and B. That's some studio work, I suppose. Everything else has been arranged beforehand. And the recording, we did all the drums at once at a studio, and the rest here in Vienna.
Here in Vienna, yeah, that was with actually the producer who produced and mixed and mastered the album, Matthias Gerstmeier. Shout out to Matthias. Yeah, we recorded the drums at his place, I think in 1 or 2 days. And all the rest, I wasn't there either, but Eugen was there. Eugen and Patsy and Dave, I think. I don't know what we were doing. Probably a podcast interview or something like that. And the rest of the stuff we took about a year or something to record in well, that interface you can see right behind you. This is the studio. So all the DI tracks are...
For the listeners, it's highly professional studio equipment.
Yeah, but it goes to show you, you don't need the craziest stuff to make something sound all right.
We recorded a lot at Pauli's place.
Yeah, my old place.
Yeah, your old place.
Well, everything actually.
And in the rehearsal room.
A little bit at the rehearsal space. Yeah, vocals we did also at the rehearsal space, just to, avoid the car noise from outside.
So it's like almost DIY.
Yeah.
What about the producer part? How did you come to know Matthias? Connections of Eugen?
I think Matthias knew Eugen from Blossomers, perhaps? Was it Blossomers that he recorded, or was it his black metal project?
I don't know exactly. I
don't know. I think he had some recording done with Eugen in the past, and that's how they knew each other. And Matthias really did a good job with, we just sent him the raw DI tracks, basically, and he
How was the work with Matthias? How did he contribute to the album in a way? Did notes change this? Did you re-record something? Did you change parts? Or he mixed it and did the whole process?
He just mixed it, and he chose a lot of the sounds for the guitars, for example. We didn't use real amps or anything. It's all digital amps, right? Or amp emulations, and he chose from his selection of hard rock guitar amps plugins. I think it's some Mesa Boogie type thing that he had going, and there was a lot of decisions on that side to be made that he just made. We had a few mixes with guitars that sounded very different that we didn't like as much, but it was mainly just a matter of sending us mixes and
he gave us a lot of options, I think.
We had at least 5 or 6 review mixes. And so I never met the guy personally, actually. So there you go.
That's how I feel. It's like I've never been. You say I've never been there. I've never been there. Like, okay.
Yeah, we do a lot of delegating in the band, but it's good in a good way. I think we do touch base with each other and communicate.
Was it a surprise for you to hear the sound the first time? That's what you did.
Especially, I have the whole album basically in a Logic project on my computer, right? But without the sounds that he has, and it sounds completely different. Obviously, I wasn't sure it was gonna sound that good.
Yeah.
And with all the magic that he worked, it turned out to be really, really amazing. Actually, the first time I heard it was incredible. Yeah.
Was it scary?
I don't know. I was just surprised as to how good something can actually sound that I recorded through a Steinberg interface,
I ask, it's a trick question. I ask, was it scary in a way that it's so good? I have to play so good.
For me, it was scary in a whole different way, I think, because I'm so critical with myself and with my
I just
voice.
understood the question. Sorry. Yeah.
No, I did. It's a trick question.
Yeah.
It's a trick question. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm very insecure about my voice, and
You're a voice teacher.
Yes, I am.
How can you be insecure about your voice?
Well, when I'm teaching, I don't have to sing myself, you know. I just can.
And the better you are at things, the more you see your flaws. No?
I don't know. I'm always like this. Like, I think it will never be that much better. But for me, it was crazy to listen to the album. I loved the instrumentals and everything. And then I heard my voice and I was like, oh, fuck.
Okay, what about it?
Yeah, I was very not happy with the outcome. And right now I'm like getting more like into the vibe. Okay, it's.
But what do you mean? Good. Like the quality of your singing, or the style of your singing, or the overall vibe and
everything? Kind of. I know it's weird. I'm very insecure when it comes to my voice, and that's the problem here. And as well, like in the time when we recorded, I had a very like rough, hard time for myself and my psyche. And then we had to record the album. And
you needed a therapy when you heard your voice. Like, oh my god, it's so bad.
Yeah,
I need like a therapist so that we can like.
Yeah.
He should come to rehearsal.
Yeah, we need like a mediator now.
Yeah, but when we recorded, I think it was even hard for me to record it. And I was always like, after we recorded like one chorus or something, we always like listened to it, and always like Pauli and Eugen were there, I think. I was always listening to it and I was like, oh no, I can't, I have to do it again and I have to do it again. They were always like very sweet and kind.
Yeah, don't worry, it's good. You know?
Yeah, they were always like pushing me into the right space, I think. So that helped.
So.
Well, wait. Let's do a therapy session right now. Yeah. What?
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna save you a lot of money.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk it out.
Let's talk it out here. It's a safe space. You know? So, what don't you like about the way the voice comes out of the music speaker? Is it the technique of how you take the notes? Is it the? Tell me. I'm not a musician, so you need to explain me like to a child.
Like, of course, as well the technique, but very much like the sound of my voice.
Is it not the same how you imagine it, or your expectations and what comes out is different, or is it like? Is there something like about the sound or how you sing?
I think both. I don't know. I never like really thought about it that much. So
welcome
it's
to
very interesting
my
right
podcast.
now. Very interesting. I think it's just as well like listening to my own voice because I never recorded before. I recorded a few things like backing vocals or like one jazz song before at VMI and stuff, and I was never satisfied with that as well.
So you basically didn't have much experience with recording, so it's new for you. The recording
it's kind of
part.
new. Everything is kind of new for me, I think, because it's the first like band where I sing the lead vocals. I always sing in bands like the backing vocals. I do that a lot and I love it because I love the harmony part and everything, and being in the background. For me, it's hard to like stand at the front as well, like in a gig or something.
And you're also the front of the band.
Yeah. It's very hard for me, everything. Like I'm learning a lot and I'm always like stepping over my comfort zone and yeah.
Okay, so
you're doing a good job, though. I mean,
because you know, like when I see the social media and I hear the music, in my imagination, everybody's super professional, been singing for a long time, playing for a long time.
Yeah.
We don't know that you don't have much experience recording or something like this, or being as a lead in the band. We
now
don't know that, right? It's. People don't feel anything bad. They don't see anything bad about it.
No, of course,
Yeah. So, all right. So, a little bit of clarity is there. You don't have much experience. It's new for you to hear your voice and to see yourself on stage. Also, you haven't seen yourself on stage yet, right?
Yeah.
How it's recorded, how you look like on stage, or a little bit.
Yeah, just from a few videos, I think. Yeah.
Okay, it's the next step.
Yeah, I mean, we did play. We've played 5 gigs in total, 6 gigs or something like that.
I don't know.
And,
super fresh band. Super fresh band.
Yeah.
fresh band that's been around for 2 years, but
yeah, but the gigs are
just
like
takes
also like another thing. Like it's so weird to be in the front because I know that from concerts at VMI or something, I always had to be in the front. But like doing our own music and being on stage, and especially with that kind of music, it's like music where you have to like, no, you don't have to, but you kind of shake it all out and do a little bit of head banging or stuff, you know, because I listen to a lot of metal and I love metal concerts and I always like be in the crowd head banging. But when I'm on stage, I'm always like, everybody can
watching you.
everybody can see you. And I'm like so insecure there as well. I'm always like, oh no, this looks so weird right now. And I don't know what to do. But then I look at Dave, our bassist, and he is always like, head banging, and I'm always like getting his vibe and being more
super jumpy. Yeah,
he does it really great. Yeah,
well, that's why the band is there to support each other. So.
Yeah. We do that a lot, I think. Yeah.
And it's interesting. You're saying, but I'm usually not that nervous because
you are always very chill. Like
I've got my band; it's all good as long as they're doing their part. I should be okay, you know.
Where do you usually look, Pauli, when you play? On your feet or in the crowd?
I look a lot at Eugen. I think I turn around and rock out with Eugen or something, and
because Yola needs to look in the eyes of the people of the audience.
There's
no choice for her.
I don't do that much.
Yeah. That's why it's harder for her.
It's totally harder for her.
I know. I know. We all know it's hard. It's just I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
I also
of course,
have
and if you don't
guitar
have
to hide behind.
If you don't have an instrument and you don't always sing, you know, because we have so many longer instrumental parts I really love, and then you are standing in the front, not singing, not doing anything. I'm like, okay, what am I doing now? I'm like, and
you don't want to do the Oasis tambourine thing, right? So. You just
imagine.
You need to figure. There's a lot of stuff what to do. Like for example, what to do with your hands.
Yeah,
like with it's actor thing. Like what do you do with your hands? You know, like when nothing is happening. For example.
Yeah.
You need to figure out the live performance, what to do, because your band that can really benefit from a nice theatrical performance. Dark, a lot of fog, a smoke machine. I love that stuff.
Yeah, we've been thinking about lighting and stuff and projections.
Oh man,
that'd be great.
Like with some. By the way, like we're not far away from. There's an office. The guy, I think, guiding light or something. Yeah. He's visual. He's doing the lights.
Oh, nice.
It's a couple of streets from here. So I could see once we made a video for Hangover Division, and he brought all his stuff because we filmed at his place with all the stuff.
Wow.
So I could see what is possible in general.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can do so much cool shit.
Yeah.
And with your band, you can make it like really like moody, like really cool stuff. But I mean, it will take time, and like the light is not available everywhere, so you need to decide with the simple basic stuff that you can have in each venue what you can do. But
because like
you can do a lot. I can tell you. I'm a visual guy. I'm doing music videos for bands and stuff, and album covers and illustrations. So I'm a visual part of the music. That's why I'm talking about it all the time.
Yeah, because especially like at the Gürtel locations, everything, you always have light there, but it's always like very colorful.
Yeah, it's super.
It's like violet, red, orange, and I'm always like, this is like too much. If it would be like one color, even just one, it would be so much better already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going in the right direction.
We talked about it already a few times.
We need our own.
And are making like a plan of like
ideas,
how we appear on stage and how the whole.
You can actually
looks.
like the LED lights that you can buy online.
Yeah.
So, like it's just white light because you can have like with your band it works, right?
Some white light from underneath.
From underneath, correct. Yeah, just a couple of those things that you can switch on with your leg maybe or something like this. Bam, already like you don't need to be like super good if you want to stand out from all the musicians. You need just to be a little bit.
You need the small things just
At the end of the day, the playing part is still the most important thing.
Yeah.
And these days, yeah,
Tight
definitely. Definitely. The live performance, it's the first time you see it. If you see the band, it should be good. It's highly... usually, when I go to because I record interviews live, and I go and see the musicians play live, this is where I make the final decision if the band is good or not.
Okay, right, yeah.
Because you can see how people behave on stage, move on stage.
Yeah, well,
what's wearing, what
you're gonna have to wait, unfortunately.
You have time to prepare.
Yeah, we have time to prepare.
You need to impress him.
Okay.
I'm already impressed. I'm interviewing you, so it's all good, you know. But for the people, because I'm pushing you into the corner of quality.
Yeah. Now they have expectations, right? To meet some expectations.
Yes, I'm really evil. I know.
That's okay. It's okay. I think it'll motivate us to.
I'm just saying that you have all the ingredients
That's
to
good
go
to
far.
hear.
Yeah, thanks. I hope so. I think so. I guess. I don't know.
It's very nice to hear from like another person, I think.
Is it scary? Another trick question. With
the scary question. I
don't know. I don't really expect anything to happen either. I just really enjoy the music part and you know, go as far as possible with it is great, but at the end of the day,
it's so funny that we all work in this project with that much like motivation and energy and everything, but not expecting that much. We are really like going with the flow. Let's see what happens. But we're not like, okay, we need to be there in like 2 years or whatever. But we are going in with the same motivation and energy and work, you know? And I think that's really great. And it helps a lot that all of us are so into it. And there's not one person who is doing less work than someone else. And that is very important, I think. It's very nice.
But still, like setting a little bit of goals, you will need it.
Yeah.
Because you'll get lost in the forest.
Yeah.
Of between the gigs. So let's say because once the album comes out, you need to be touring a lot. Can you actually do how long? I mean, everybody has day jobs, which is hard. You need to go on a promotional tour, so to speak. That's the next step. I mean, there are no rules in reality. Maybe I don't know anything. Also,
of course, but you know, we want to do these things mainly. Like we're at least I'm very much into the idea of playing outside of Austria.
Let's do it like this. I will set the goals for you.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's make a plan.
Which venue would you like to play? How many people? Or which festival would you like to play? We're not talking about like dream festival.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit realistic. Let's, for example, Arena Wien, Große Halle, the big stage. Yeah. 1,000 people, I think the capacity.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice. I mean, and some festivals like what do we have? Stone Break and Lake on Fire and stuff like that.
We talked about that. Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be really. That would be insanely nice, but we'll see. It hasn't been that easy with festivals, unfortunately.
I mean, everything is well for the festivals. You need to start applying at least half a year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Was there music?
That's the thing. There wasn't any music yet.
Well, that's the problem.
Wait, but didn't we send them tracks?
Yeah,
actually?
but it wasn't like out already. I think that was a problem as well.
But we did have the finished tracks to send them, like we sent you. Anyway, that's. I guess we didn't get that many responses. I don't know.
Was it sad? I mean, I know it's depressing when you don't get responses from booking, especially. You know, like nobody likes our music. We suck. Yeah, but reality is just it's not about the music, actually.
No.
I mean, music is good, right? But in your case, there was you don't exist, basically.
There's just no
And they're
agency,
not gonna put no name in the festival.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
You need to be like a friend
Who
at least believes in you, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they need to bring people. I mean, it's a slot in a festival, so and they can fill it with anybody. And they need to choose. So,
of course,
but after the release of an album, that's different.
Yeah.
If you make an impression on people, invite some press people, maybe get a nice going momentum, which is like a big thing in the music industry and in general.
Yeah.
Get the ball rolling.
Momentum. Yeah.
I'm putting more pressure on you.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get super nervous, man.
I can see it. Yeah. You can't, guys, but
And when I mentioned 1,000 people, Yola, how is it to be in front of 1,000 people?
I really need to work with myself, I think, to be more secure on stage and everything, because I really want to, and to be like, it doesn't matter how many people are here. I'm just feeling it, and I am in the moment, and I'm not in my head. So hopefully I can be there soon, but
I think that comes with experience.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, of course.
I'm just mentally preparing you that, for example, you play at the arena, small arena,
right,
for example, if somebody likes it from the booking people, and they're like, you know, it will be a perfect warm up for the upcoming band, which is gonna play at arena Große
that
which is highly possible.
Totally the stuff we're hoping for.
We would love that. That's so much pressure now. Wow, because like
we're talking hypothetics.
Yeah,
here.
I know.
Like the whole show.
I'm trying to be like practical.
Yeah.
Like, do you know anybody from arena people? Like, or is go through?
Well, not yet. No, that one. Yeah, that gig is pretty much organized by StoneFree. So maybe we'll meet some people then.
You should.
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah.
I hate that word, but in a way, it is like that.
Necessary.
We've been told that it'd be a good idea to play a good show on that evening. You know, there's gonna be some people there. You know?
For example, one of the reasons why I do podcasts is networking. It's not a big secret, right?
Yeah,
so, for example, I know you, right? We'll see how the music goes. Like, I mean, so far the music is great, right? But how the whole thing goes, I know Broom, right? Who plays doom metal,
right?
And at some point they will come to Europe.
Sounds good.
Because I know them, you know, I can always recommend you or somebody to this band. Yeah, so hang out with, listen to music, go to the gigs, talk to people.
Yeah,
you're not gonna go far if you're just gonna be in your apartment.
Of course, no.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, that goes for many aspects of life, though. It's just no good staying at home all the time.
Yeah. All right. So I'm getting you mentally disbalanced, kind of. But at the same time, when we talk about it, it doesn't feel so bad. You know, you kind of already know what to prepare for. So when is who's in Finland? I'm sorry,
Dave.
Right. Yeah, Dave is coming back in June, I think.
In June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how the changing of the guard goes when he's back.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to seeing and playing with him again.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We've been zooming,
zooming a lot with him.
And I don't know, it'd be nice to keep Benny around for synthesizers or whatever.
I was about to say he plays keys.
He plays keys very well. He's a pianist at the core, so and a noise musician. So he could actually fit in nicely, and he does visuals as well. So I'd like to keep him around.
Yeah, same.
In some capacity.
So you're gonna have two changes. A lot of stuff is going on with you. So you're gonna play with Bernie. Then the album comes out. Then you need to switch again to David and see how that goes.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff.
How to help you out. have you thought about all this stuff? Not really, right? You just go. It just goes.
It's fine. No, what's the problem? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't say it's a problem.
Yeah, He's here now.
I'm just pushing it into going faster.
I hope Bernie does. Bernie knows what the deal is, So
Yeah.
I think he'd like to stick around in some way, shape, or form. Ideally, play bass, but that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, and Dave will just like come back, and I think it will be like before. Like we already played so much with him, so
yeah.
Well, it will be a little bit different, of course, because it will be post album release.
Yeah.
New experience like Dave. You haven't been there.
You haven't seen what we've seen.
Yeah.
No, I'm everything's gonna be fine. Look, you're gonna be fine. I'm just like throwing these questions to see how you're gonna react, but you're reacting normally.
Yeah.
Okay. Within the normal spectrum.
It's not like I'm expecting some extra, but I just wanted to ask questions that.
No, of course.
That you need to think about, because I'm doing this so that you would go like famous, and then we can make music videos together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. By the way, networking, right?
Yeah.
We should stay in touch.
No, of course we're gonna stay in touch. And everybody that I interview, I always refer to these interviews as an example. So you're gonna be in my future interviews as an example of they didn't know anything.
Right. No, fuck all.
What do you know about music industry as a professional? Lawyers, contracts, splits, tour managers.
First contract we saw is the StoneFree contract.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pretty much it.
I don't know a lot, me myself. I mean, I have many like musicians and musician friends in my friends group and everything. So I heard a lot from them as well, like, but just pieces, how it works for them, and as well like very like different music than what we are making. So yeah, but from me, I can only speak for me. Like I don't know a lot.
I'm highly inexperienced. I mean, I've played very many gigs in Vienna, in and around Vienna, but that doesn't really give you any idea about any music industry. It gives you
it's all very new for us.
some hat money, and that's pretty much all you get from those gigs. I don't know.
Have you toured a lot in previous bands?
Toured? No, we've played mostly in Vienna. Fat Fox only was a Vienna exclusive band. I think we played in Upper Austria like once or twice, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I think like Dave has the most experience.
Dave
there.
went on tour with this black metal, but he was like 15 or 16 at the time. It was crazy. Yeah.
What's the name of the band, the black metal thing?
I don't know.
Like, but he played it Bog as well.
Waldschrat? Was it Waldschrat?
I don't know.
No.
I can remember.
Anyway, he was. I think he made it all the way to France, to some French festival with that band. So he's
that's experience.
That's experience.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So he has a pretty good idea about these things.
That's another thing that you need to figure out, but you're going to be fine, of course. The touring part. The booking shows, touring and preparing and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially around Europe. Because, as I recommend, don't play too often in Vienna.
Yeah.
Spread out.
We told that ourselves over and over again, yeah.
Otherwise, we would have played probably the last 10 weeks, every week, some gig in Vienna, but we kept ourselves from doing that.
Good decision.
Yeah.
Because when I see the gig list or who's playing, and I see the same names, I was like, too often.
It's boring.
It's just not boring. It's just I see, like as a human, you see, it's like, oh, they play all the time. I have time sometime later to check them out.
Yeah.
I mean,
also
there's nothing to, it's the same thing or whatever, just mentally,
it's
like
nothing
as a human.
special.
Nothing special, But if it's like once in a while, or even better if you can make like small tours around Austria, this is so much better. Yes.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's not too far-fetched that we're gonna play a lot around Austria.
Start with
soon,
Austria, then neighboring cities. And then you spread out. But it's also possible that it will go nice and you get opening slot for a band and then it goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
would
at
be
the
amazing.
same time, it might take the other way around. It might
Yeah,
take
of
5-10 years
Yeah.
before you get something.
Okay, we're still young.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Because like from the bands that I was when I was interviewing a couple of weeks ago, Cademikla, a band from Iceland,
Okay.
they were opening for him.
Okay.
Yes, they were around since they were 16, so it took them 10 years before they got. Even though, like, what's the singer for The Cure? Robert Smith, right?
Yeah.
Robert Smith discovered them at some tour, like promoted them. Still, it took like 6 years or 5 years, right?
Crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
I mean, here also Bilderbuch was around for like well over 10 years before they released Chick Shock, and there was a very different music too they did before that. They really did a whole switcheroo there, successfully.
By the way, it's a good idea. I will post what's the Faceless. I will post Faceless on the Reddit Doom page. People there are nice.
Nice, cool.
Thanks a lot.
I mean,
yeah.
it's just
That's
a
a good
posting.
idea.
You can do it also
I
without
think
me. It's not nothing big.
Possibly
Yeah,
Patsy already did that. I'm not sure. He does post our songs
Yeah.
in very unexpected places. So.
Because Reddit is like it's a new discovery thing. It became. It wasn't. It was kind of, but now it's like there's a community there.
Depends on the subreddit you're in, but some people are nice.
Some people are nice. Yeah, it depends. But in my experience, most people are nice.
Especially in music-centric stuff, it's okay.
Yeah. So something like that, because you will fit in pretty well there, because it's on a good level. The quality is there.
Yeah,
the music.
and that's a pretty doomy song too. Yeah.
You like it, right? Do you when you were recording the album? Do you need to put yourself into this mood of doom and not doom, melancholy, darkness, or it just comes out?
Not at all. I'm very happy. I'll probably look the happiest when playing in the band. Like Patsy is super closed off, and I'm just super happy.
If you don't know Patsy,
to
I
my
think
riffs and
it's
shit.
so hard to like really get like how he's feeling right now, or like what kind of guy he is. But he's like the sweetest.
He's very centered, you know.
Yeah, very focused as well, but sweetest, funniest guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like,
So, what was the question?
like going.
Okay, I don't really know.
just-
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I can die happy just having recorded a vinyl, you know, and having a physical vinyl.
Is the
that's
vinyl
like-
going to be released for your album?
Yeah.
How many copies?
think
Special editions?
Yeah, I think 300 in total, and 100 color vinyls.
Yeah.
Oh, color for this great font.
It's gonna be gray. It's gonna be gray.
Gray and dirty, I
Maybe
think.
see-through. I don't know. There's no color, no real
Just put
color.
blood on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some real blood or something, something edgy like that.
Oh, or maybe like put some ashes or of something on because
Great
it's
idea.
gray anyway. So
Yeah.
Wow, that's harsh. Yeah, that's ashes.
Yeah, but I'm so looking forward to see
a good idea.
the artwork of the vinyl and CDs.
Yeah, like having
and-
it. We know what the artwork looks like.
Yeah.
By the way, a Finnish artist, right? He's
Yeah.
from Finland.
Yeah.
Who made the
Sami.
artwork?
he worked with other musicians.
He's doing a lot of art, and sometimes people just text him and on Instagram
Yeah,
or
we just
Facebook.
found Yola found his
yeah,
work.
because we were very desperate to find a great like album cover, and then we texted some artists on Instagram, but they never texted back. And then I tried one more time with him, and he was very nice from the first time. Like he was very into our music as well, and he was like really feeling our music, and he was like, yeah, and he and his wife, he listen to the songs now, and that they like get the vibe from his artwork with our music together is like so unique and amazing. And I was like, that's just perfect that you feel it too, because I just felt it when I saw the pictures.
Totally,
and it was hard to like get the decision right and which one we will take, and I think the decision was great.
But it's not the visual that we see online at the moment.
Well,
I think the single covers
single covers are like parts and bits from the album cover.
Yeah, they're like fragments.
I did that, like I took like small parts out and then made the contrast a bit darker or something. I played along with it.
So it's like a secret, nobody knew. It's not like you said, like, oh, this part of this image is a part of.
No, we never said that.
Yeah. No, we just needed something, and
now we know.
So people know now. It's all connected, man.
Of course. It's time for the song. Which song should I put at the end of the interview? Which is a good introduction to your band.
Faceless.
Thank you, the great Grey Funk. And thank you, dear listener, for staying till the end. Don't forget to follow this podcast right now on this platform. Come on, just hit follow. Of course, if you dig it. More stuff to come. Until next time, take care and bye.